Bujuga Kanawia, welcome to this week's video featuring the Anishinaabemowin quick reference sheet. This week's video will be focusing on week 4's Introduction to Grammar VAIs, or Verb Animate Intransitive. Our resources today are from Waking Up Ojibwe. Their website is wakingupojibwe.ca. My name is Madeline Treuer, Special Projects Coordinator with the Minnesota Chippewa tribe, and here is a broad view of the quick reference sheet. We are going to be looking at VAIs today. And the first verb that we have that ends in a vowel is buzzigwee. Now these are all of your command forms, which means buzzigwee means he or she stands up. If I wanted to tell you to stand up, I would say buzzigween. If I wanted more than just one of you to stand up, I would say buzzigweeg. If I wanted to say let us all stand up, buzzigweeda. And if I wanted to say to you, do not stand up, I would say gego buzzigwee cane. Or you all do not stand up, gego buzzigwee kagon. Or let us not stand up, gego buzzigwee sida. All right, our next VAI verb category and example is jingashin. So it's a VAI that ends in an N. If I wanted to say you lay down or go to bed, jingashin, I would say jingashinin. So I just tack the IN right onto the end of that. There are some dialect differences. Sometimes you might see jingashinok or jingashinamok. That's a common way to see it as well. And then for us, let us lay down, jingashinda. And if I was going to tell you, no, do not lay down. Oh, and I pulled a different verb here because it made more sense to change the verb. So Asian is a VAI, he or she leaves a mark. So if I was going to say, like, don't write in that book, gego Asian gain. You do not leave a mark in that book. If I wanted to say you all, speaking to a classroom, I would say gego Asian gon. And if I wanted to say let us not in command form, I would say gego Asian zida. Moving on to verbs that end in M in our VAI command form category. In which is a VAI for he or she sings in a certain way. So if I was going to command someone to sing in a certain way, I would say in-a-un. And note that that M, for all of these, the M drops off and changes to N for most of them. All right, so if I wanted to say you sing in a certain way, I would say in-a-un. I would say in-a-amok, or let's in-a-unda. I do not want you to sing this way, gego in-a-ungain. I don't want you all to sing this way, gego in-a-ungagon. And for let us not sing this way, gego in-a-unzida. All right, looking at our normal A-form conjugations. So we have a different verb here, which is migiwe, which means he or she gives something away, or he or she gives things away. So migiwe. So if I'm giving things away at a giveaway, I would say nimigiwe. As a note here, this verb ends with an E, and other verbs that end with O or I in our vowel category, it's giving us a note that the short I or O drops off at the end of the verb where there are those first asterisks. Nimigiwe, I am giving things away. It's not the command form anymore. You are giving things away, gimigiwe. He or she gives things away. It's just that, migiwe. These are kind of backwards, but we'll do our best here. So ne is myself, not you included. So Ojibwemowin, we are giving things away. We, including the person you are talking to, Ojibwemowin, we are giving things away. You all are giving things away, Ojibwem, and they are giving things away, Migiwewa. If you are to speak in the negative, just as a reminder, Ojibwe uses the double negative as a grammar pattern rule for conjugating in the negative, and this is Gawin nimigiwe si. I am not giving things away. Gawin gimigiwe si. You are not giving things away. Gawin migiwe si. He or she or they, singular, are not giving things away. We, excluding the person you're talking to, so that's why there's the ne prefix. Gawin nimigiwe si min. And if you are including the person you're talking to, you use the ge prefix. Gawin gimigiwe si min. If you want to say you are all not doing the giveaway, Gawin gimigiwe sim. And for they are not doing the giveaway, Gawin migiwe siwag. So next, we will be looking at the verb bunam, which is a VAI that ends in M. If I were a chicken and I were to say, I lay eggs, I would say, and we have to be mindful of our initial consonant changes here. So it's ne written, but the verb starts with B, so I'm going to add an M as a connector in between those. So nimbunam, I am laying an egg. If you are a chicken and you are laying an egg, you would say gibunam, gibunam. If he or she is laying an egg, talking about your fellow chicken, you would say, you guessed it, bunam. And we, excluding the person that I am talking to, which is you, are laying eggs. And again, we use that M, nimbunam imin, including the chicken you're talking to. Gibunam imin, gibunam imin. And if you all are laying eggs, I would say gibunam im. They are laying eggs. Bunamug. If we chickens are on strike and I, you, he, she, they, them, all of us, we, including and excluding you, are not laying eggs today. So, Gawin, and then we use that M, nimbunanzin. Gawin nimbunanzin. I am not laying eggs today. You are not laying eggs today. Gawin gibunanzi. He or she is not laying eggs today. Gawin bunanzin. We, excluding you, are not laying eggs today. Gawin nimbunanzimin. We have that connector for the ne prefix M. It goes in front of a B to make it connected and more smooth in speech. We, including you, the person I am talking to, are not laying eggs today. Gawin gibunanzimin. You all are not laying eggs today. Gawin gibunanzim. And they are not laying eggs today. Gawin bunanziwag. As we move on to our more complex sentences, we're going to look at the same kind of verb in B-form conjugation. And when I explained A-form and B-form and C-form conjugation in some of our earlier videos, this would be the step up from learning those first two slides, the command form and the positive and negative forms. Now, B-form is dependent on the independent phrase in the sentence, so it needs that to exist and function grammatically. So today's verbs we're going to be looking at are, again, migiwe, which is the VAI, he or she gives something or gives things away. In order for this to make sense, I populated the entire sentence to see how it would be used. For example, Nimin waindam migiweyan. So I am happy when I am giving things away. And the yin versus yun for the you second person is a dialect difference. You might hear yin, you might hear yun. And our sentence example is Nimenwaindam migiwayan. I am happy when you are giving things away. And when he or she gives something away, Nimenwaindam migiwaid. I am happy when she gives something away. We, excluding you, are when we give things away. It makes me happy. So Nimenwaindam migiwayang. I am happy when we, excluding you, are giving things away. Notice between I and we exclusive, it's the same suffix, so yan and yang. Make note of that. Nimenwaindam migi wayang. I am happy when we are giving things away, including you. When you all are giving things away, Nimenwaindam migi wayeg. I am happy when you're all giving things away. And finally, Nimenwaindam migi waywad. I am happy when they are giving things away. Looking at the negative conjugation B form. So remember, you have to double conjugate in the negative. So gawin Nimenwaindam zin. I am not happy. Migiwe siwan. Migiwe siwan. I am not happy when I'm not giving gifts away. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin migiwe siwan. So I am not happy when you are not giving things away. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin migiwe sig. I am not happy when she is not giving things away. Too much clutter. But it's also gift giving. It's not just donating. So Gawin Nimenwaindam zin migiwe siwang. I am not happy when we, excluding you that I'm talking to, are not giving things away. And note again, siwan for the I and the exclusive prefix siwang. That's one way to think about it. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin migiwe siwang. I am not happy when we, including you, the person I'm talking to, are not giving things away. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin migiwe siweg. I am not happy when you guys aren't giving away stuff at the giveaway. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin migiwe sigwa. I am not happy when they are not giving things away at the giveaway. All right, back to our verb in He or she sings in a certain way. So in order for this to make sense, I conjugated the entire sentence. Nimenwaindam in aman. I am happy when I am singing in a certain way. Nimenwaindam in aman. I am happy when you are singing in such a pleasant way. Nimenwaindam in ang. I am happy when he or she is singing in a different way, a certain way. Nimenwaindam in amang. So again, these two are flipped backwards, but Nimenwaindam in amang means I am happy when we, excluding the person you're talking to is singing in a certain way. Nimenwaindam in aming or in among is the we, including the person you're talking to. So again, it's the similar to the ge, you, gin, and you all. Nimenwaindam in ameg. I am pleased when you all sing that way. Nimenwaindam in amawad. I am happy when they sing that way, the children. It sounds so beautiful. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin in anziwan. I am not happy when I am not singing that special way. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin in anziwan. I am not happy when you don't sing that way. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin in anzig. I am not happy when he or she doesn't sing that way. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin in anziwang. I am not happy when we, excluding you, are not singing in that certain way. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin in anziwang. I am not happy when we, including you, are not singing that way. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin in anziweg. I am not happy when you all are not singing that way. So this is the double negative. Gawin Nimenwaindam zin in anzigwa. I am not happy when they do not sing that way. So notice if I said, when they do not sing that way, I cannot use that as an independent sentence by itself. So we have to be mindful of how we use grammar in Ojibwe. And just as a review, we have our citations, which include wakingupojibwe.ca using their quick reference sheet, and the Ojibwe People's Dictionary, which is ojibwe.lib.umn.edu, and we reviewed positive and negative A-form and B-form VAI conjugations for verbs ending in vowels and consonants. Miigwech, Nandawapandameg, Janandigikindameg Ojibwemowin. Thank you all for tuning in to Learn Ojibwe. We looked at our Anishinaabemowin quick reference sheet, introduction to grammar this week, focusing on VAIs. I'm Madeline Treuer, your Special Projects Coordinator at the Minnesota Chippewa Tribe. Miigwech. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share our channel. It helps out to get the word out there. Miigwech.